The movie begins with a girl named Minnie and her father, who is about to get married. The story then flashes back to the past when Minnie was a child. Minnie and her father are talking when they hear a voice from outside, "Buy almonds, walnuts, raisins." Hearing this, Minnie runs to the window and calls out to the man, "Kabuliwala, oh Kabuliwala." Hearing this, as Kabuliwala starts to come inside, Bola, the servant at Minnie's house, stops him from entering. Hearing this, Minnie's father comes to the door and invites Kabuliwala inside. Kabuliwala comes in and asks, "Where is the little girl who was calling me?" Minnie's father tells Kabuliwala, "She got scared of your beard and mustache and ran inside." Kabuliwala says, "Sir, the child called me. Can I see her once?" Minnie's father replies, "Why not?" and asks Bola to bring Minnie. Bola tells his master, "Sir, please reconsider. These Kabuliwala people kidnap children and take them to Kabul in their bags." Minnie's father assures, "No, nothing like that will happen. Go and bring Minnie." After a while, Bola brings Minnie, and she says, "I don't want to go. This Kabuliwala will take me away. His bag is so big, it has many children in it." Bola uncle told me. Kabuliwala explains, "There is nothing like that in my bag. It has the goods I sell, like almonds, walnuts, raisins, and dates. You can come here and see." After that, Kabuliwala takes out some candies from his bag and gives them to Minnie. He asks Minnie's father, "Sir, can I get permission to visit Minnie from time to time?" Minnie's father replies, "Of course, you have permission to visit." 2 days later, Kabuliwala comes to Minnie's house again to meet her. He talks with Minnie a lot. Minnie asks him, "What's in your bag?" Kabuliwala says, "An elephant." Minnie then asks, "Do you kidnap children?" He says, "No." Minnie asks again, "What's in your bag?" Kabuliwala replies, "The things I sell." He shows his bag to Minnie and says, "Look, it has raisins, walnuts, almonds, dates, and many other things." Then he gives her some almonds and raisins and starts to leave. At that moment, Minnie's father arrives and, despite Kabuliwala's insistence, pays for the almonds and raisins. After Minnie's father goes inside, Kabuliwala gives the money to Minnie. Minnie says, "But Baba gave this money to you." Kabuliwala replies, "Dear, not everything has a price. You won't understand now. You are too young." Saying this, Kabuliwala starts to leave. Minnie asks him, "Will you come again tomorrow?" Kabuliwala replies, "Yes, I will come tomorrow." And then he leaves. Now, the story shows Minnie's mother scolding Minnie and taking her to her father. She says, "Look, I found a coin with her. Ask her where she got it from." Minnie tells her mother, "Kabuliwala gave me this coin." Hearing this, Minnie's mother says, "Today he gave you a coin, tomorrow he will give you a note and then rob us." Minnie's father tells her mother, "Vimla, calm down. Let me see the coin once." Minnie's mother gives the coin to her father. Minnie says, "I told him I didn't want the coin, but he forced me to take it." Minnie's mother asks, "Did you give him the coin?" Her father replies, "Yes, I gave the coin to Kabuliwala." He tells his wife, "You shouldn't judge someone by their appearance. What he gave is his love. He cannot take a price for it. He didn't have the courage to return it to me, so he gave it to Minnie." Here, the discussion is about the almonds and raisins that Kabuliwala gave to Minnie and didn't want to take money for because he was giving them out of love. Therefore, he returned the money given by Minnie's father to Minnie. After this, Minnie's mother says, "A stranger comes, and we don't know him. Who knows what will happen?" Minnie's father reassures her, "Nothing will happen, Vimla. Don't worry." One day, Kabuliwala is passing by when a tea seller calls out, "Ramat Bhai, oh Ramat Bhai, have some tea before you go." Hearing this, Kabuliwala stops at the tea shop, and starts drinking tea. After that, the tea vendor asks, "How's your business going?" Kabuliwala replies, "Not well. People just keep asking for extras." The tea vendor says, "Giving so much extra will shut down your business." Then the tea vendor asks, "How much money have you saved so far?" Kabuliwala says, "I need to go back to my country." Here, the country refers to Afghanistan. He needs to return to Afghanistan. He says, I thought of saving a little money and going back to my country. I have to arrange my daughter's marriage. The tea vendor says, I read in the newspaper that there's a war going on in Afghanistan. Kabuliwala asks, is there any news about my village in the newspaper? The tea vendor replies, there's no news about your village. The tea vendor says, Ramat Bhai, you are a good man. You have given money to many people on credit. Now you should collect that money. Kabuliwala says, that's what I am thinking, but I am not able to get my money back, and I can't go back to my country. Then he sees a man passing by and calls out, Makan Babu, oh Makan Babu, please come here. Makan Babu replies, why are you calling me? Speak quickly, I need to go and collect my gold watch from the shop. The shopkeeper might steal it, they are all thieves. Kabuliwala says, Makan Babu, I gave you a loan twice. It amounts to 500 rupees now. Please return it to me. I need to go back to my country. Makan Babu says, when did I take a loan from you? I am not in a position to take money from anyone. Kabuliwala insists, return my money. Makan Babu replies, where is it written that I took money from you? And calls him dishonest, then starts to leave. Enraged, Kabuliwala stabs him with a knife. Later, the police come to Minnie's house and show Kabuliwala to them, asking if they recognize him. They say, this man wants to meet Minnie. Minnie's father says, yes, I know him. Minnie is my daughter. Minnie's father asks the police why they have arrested Kabuliwala. The police say, this man stabbed someone named Makan, and he is now in the hospital. Minnie's father asks Kabuliwala, Ramat, why did you stab him? Kabuliwala explains, sir, I lent him money, and today when I asked him to return it, he said he never took any money from me and called me dishonest. I got very angry when he called me dishonest, and I stabbed him. As the police take him away, Minnie comes and pleads, don't go. Kabuliwala replies, Minnie, I will come back and bring almonds, raisins, walnuts, and dates for you. Saying this, the police take him away. In jail, Kabuliwala is shown being told by the inspector, Ramat, you are free today. You can go home. The inspector hands Kabuliwala his belongings, which include a doll and a toy from Minnie. This reminds Kabuliwala of Minnie. The scene then shifts to show Minnie's father, who is very busy as it is Minnie's wedding day. Minnie's mother says to her father, you're here, and I've been looking for you all over the house. She asks, is everything going smoothly? Her father replies, yes, everything is going well. Don't worry. Then, Minnie's father oversees all the preparations, like the kitchen work, decorations, and the wedding mandap arrangements. Suddenly, they hear a voice calling, Kuki, Kuki. Kabuliwala used to call Minnie, Kuki, when she was a child, and he is calling her that today as well. Minnie's father looks down and sees someone at the door calling, Kuki, Kuki. He goes down and asks, who are you? Kabuliwala says, I am Ramat. I was released from jail today and came to meet Kuki. Minnie's father says, you cannot meet Minnie today because she cannot see anyone from outside today as it's her wedding day. Ramat says, may Kuki's wedding bring her happiness and may God keep her safe. Minnie's father replies, 10 years have passed, Ramat. Ramat says, 10 years have passed. Then my daughter Gudia must have grown up too. Kabuliwala tells Minnie's father, sir, I have a daughter just like Minnie in my country. I don't feel like living without her, but what can I do? It's a question of hunger. When I first came to your house and met Kuki, I felt as if I had found my own daughter. That's why I used to come here every day, not to sell something, but to meet your daughter. And I have a toy she gave me when she was a child. I have no parents, so Kuki gave me these dolls and said they are her father and mother. At that moment, Minnie's mother arrives and says, these are Minnie's old toys. Kabuliwala says, please give her this red bangle that I have kept safe for 10 years. Minnie's mother says, wait, I will bring Minnie. Minnie's father says, are you saying this, Vimla? Actually, Minnie's mother didn't like Kabuliwala, but now she is talking about bringing Minnie. Minnie's mother says, I didn't understand him before, He is also a father to a daughter. Then, Kabuliwala says, "Sir, I will go back to my country. I have to arrange my daughter's wedding." Minnie's mother brings Minnie to Kabuliwala and says, "Look, this is your Minnie." Kabuliwala sees Minnie and says, "Kuki, you are here. Look, I brought you a red bangle." Ramit then says, "Sir, this is not my Kuki." Minnie's father says, "This is your Kuki. She was small then, 10 years have passed, and now she has grown up." Kabuliwala says, "I was a poor man, so I couldn't afford a lawyer, and my 10 years of life were wasted in jail. I didn't realize how time had passed." Kabuliwala then asks Minnie, "Minnie, are you going to your in-laws?" Minnie doesn't reply and leaves, which makes Kabuliwala very sad. He says, "My Kuki has forgotten me, sir," and starts crying. As he begins to leave, Minnie's mother tells Minnie's father, "Give him some money. Cancel the car we had arranged for the groom. We don't need the band. Give that money to Ramit so that he can go back to his country and arrange his daughter's wedding." Minnie's father nods and hands some money to Kabuliwala. Ramit takes the money, thanks them, and leaves to go back to his country and arrange his daughter's wedding. Minnie's father says, "Ramit, take this money and return to your country. There is no difference between your daughter and my Minnie. Meeting your daughter will bring good fortune to my Minnie. Ramit, you must keep this money." Hearing this, Kabuliwala accepts the money and says, "Sir, I will never forget this favor." Then Minnie's mother takes off her gold bangle and gives it to Kabuliwala, saying, "Ramit, give this to your daughter at her wedding and tell her that a mother in distant Bengal gave it to her." Minnie's mother, Gudia's mother. Ramit says, "Sir, I will never forget this favor," and starts to leave. He looks back, hoping to hear Minnie calling him, "Kabuliwala, oh Kabuliwala." And the story ends here.